StART programme intends to re-implement Banner. So not just re-implement Banner, but to re-implement the processes, so to look at the processes behind the work that we do, bring in the new system, the new processes, and the aim of the programme is to make working life easier for everybody who works with that system and on the receiving end of it.
This is fundamentally what the StART programme is, looking at how we can improve our processes, how we can make things better, and how we can make your lives better through working at Leeds Beckett.
StART programme is an opportunity for the university to look at what we do well, what things we can improve, how to change some businesses, and just to update some things that are a little out of date these days.
So we bought the existing Banner in 2002, which some staff will remember, and it didn't do everything that we wanted to, but nothing on the market did. It did about 65%, and the thinking behind that was what we could do as a university is to either build or buy the add-on bits, and that's what we've done. We've done that for the last 14 years. We've added on systems and made our own amendments, used different Banner fields for different purposes, but what we now have is a system that's just not fit for purpose.
So we had a look at what we've done in Banner, how we've been using Banner over the last 15 years, where we've taken bits of Banner and used them to support systems that we've built outside of Banner, and how that's potentially confused things, made things harder to look after and harder to maintain. So we looked at all of that and said, well, what do we need to change in order to be able to actually bring Banner up to speed, to get Banner working for us rather than working against us? And we found that an awful lot of the structural decisions are right at the core of how we build Banner. So if you imagine a house has its foundations and rooms above it. If you apply to rebuild an extension, you can move a wall, you can knock a wall down here or there, you can stick a kitchen on the end. But if you want to actually dig up the foundations and build a fundamentally different house, you've got to knock the whole thing down and start again. You've got to build the foundations and build on top of those.
So we're going to standardise across the platform. We're going to move to operating systems and versions of databases that are more standard and can be used across the entire university and will be more cost effective moving forward and more supportable.
Well, if you're someone that uses Banner in a day-to-day in your faculty office or in one of the administrative services around the university, what it will mean first for you is that we will be moving up to the Banner XE version of the system, which means that we'll get rid of the horrible grey forms and we'll bring in a user interface that actually looks right for the 21st century. If you're managing sort of student registrations, if you're used to tying students to elective modules, then that will be different because the students will be able to actually go in and select their modules themselves. So instead of collecting via spreadsheets or via your own surveys everything that the student's interested in doing, what we'll be doing is we'll be publishing the structure of the course online in banners.
People will be able to add more of a bespoke option by their area. So currently, when you see the old Oracle forms, there's lots of sections on there that when you're training, people say, you've never touched that. It's very, very bad when you touch that. Never touch that box, never enter anything. And you don't really understand why that is or why you can still see boxes that you really are not allowed to touch. So by being able to have that functionality of being able to bespoke those forms, it means that what staff see is what's expected for them to complete, no more, no less.
It should be much simpler to take on new staff and to train them up to use Banner. They will need less specific knowledge and will be able to get going on the system a lot quicker.
There are so many ways to find out more information about the StART programme. So just over a year ago we launched our web pages, which is available on the staff pages. The website is updated on a weekly basis with the work that we're doing, so we have ongoing stories of the week, so lots of different feature stories, and we update on our progress so far. Got a lot of images on there as well, showing things like the timeline, so you can see when those changes are going to come in.
But if sometimes you just want to be able to talk to somebody and actually find out, ask those questions, then you can contact us by email. Email the StART programme if you've got any questions, thoughts, concerns, anything you think we might have missed or might have forgotten or you're worried about, get in touch.
We have lots of different groups and you'll find that your area is represented by someone at one of those groups. So it might be that they're on our board, it might be that they're on our steering group. We've also got a champions group, which is a communications group. We've got training groups. And we've got a capability group for every area of the business. So you will find that somebody from your area is represented, and it means that you can go to them and you can ask for specific updates.
We're always after more information. We rely on, we can't change things unless people tell us. So we're relying on people approaching us and telling us information. Don't assume that someone else has already told us something. If there's something that you think is key and something that you think we need to know, please don't assume that someone has already covered it, because there's every chance that there are lots of people out there who are all assuming that we're looking at the same stuff.
Most importantly, you can find out more about the programme team on the website. Speak to us. If you see us around the university, come and find us, come up, speak to us, ask us your questions. If you want to get involved, you can get involved. We would love for you to come and speak to us. We would love for you to come and get involved with the programme team, with actually wanting to get involved with the video logs or the newsletters. If you've got any specific questions you want to have answered, let us know. We're here to work with you as well as for you. We can't make this a success without you, so come, speak to us.